Okay. We are finally back. There was a dingy. And I looked at it. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, I know what that was. Don't worry about it. It was a reminder for me to go exercise. I didn't exercise. I mean, it's only for a day. Come on. Come on. Whoops. I think I smashed my microphone. Don't worry, I didn't fuck it or anything. It doesn't have a hole. I mean, it does, actually. There's a little hole right here. Excuse me. This is a gentleman's conversation here. It's very classy. Do not fret. Ah, I finally found the goblin tinkerer. Also, I must mention, while I was looking there, I did find something cool. Find some information. It was basic information saying that. Let me just. The information was saying that Calamity Ward will get an update soon. In September. It's gonna, not Calamity mod, Overhaul mod. It's gonna get an update. And the update will add seasons. Winter, spring, summer, autumn. Isn't that great? Yeah. Back to normal commentary. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm looking around. I was like, hey, there's a tree here. Wonderful. What am I doing? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. Right now and then. Both in the video and both with my voice. It's really confusing. I'm really confusing. Really. I'm a strange person if you ask me. Very strange. Maybe mentally ill. Guaranteed mentally ill. Mentally ill. Ill. We have located another beehive. But I was like, well, I can't go in here. There's water. It's gonna flood the whole place. I got a flipper. Got a flipper. Flipper. But too bad. Too bad, so sad. Overhaul adds swimming. Without flippers. To the game. I mean, it's really slow. But you swim. So, you know, you can't drown, basically. Which is good, I'd say. So I was fretting, how do I get in here without flooding the place? But then I noticed there was a hole to the right, so I was like, oh, okay, so I could just go around and go through the side. Oh wow, it's basically just an opening to go inside. It's perfect. It's actually good. Oh, there's a granite biome here. Granite biome have different music now, courtesy of Overhaul. Area light, believe it or not, the area light ore added by Calamity. You can craft pretty hard mode wings with that, but I won't do that because I am very lazy. Got a mana crystal from the loot bag, but my mana is already full. And I remembered that I can craft the mana crystals into stars again, but not here because I need a specific thingamajig. I'm now entering this place where the the queen bee is located, and I will attempt to defeat it. Unfortunately, like every single other time that I've tried to access the bee place, the hive gets destroyed by accident. As you can see. It didn't happen the first time I fought Queen Bee in this series, but it always happens to me. So I was like, how am I gonna do this? Am I gonna die? I am gonna die. Because this was very bad. This was a very bad beehive. It was super small, there's no place to move around. So I was like, okay, how am I gonna live? I'm gonna die. Jumped in the honey by accident. Bee predicted that I would go out of the honey. And I was like, what the hell? So I left into a bigger place and put torches, and I was like, what the hell is that? It's a snoot. It's a snoot. It's a big snoot. It's dead. A snoot. I don't know what a snoot is, but it's probably from Calamity mod. Looking at the design of it and the details. Calamity, definitely Calamity. It's snoot of all things. So now I had a better chance of fighting Queen Bee because I was, well, I was in a better place. But even by targeting the Queen Bee with my guys, the bees that the Queen Bee releases, I need to kill myself. So I use the slime mount. Which isn't cheating, right? I mean, it's technically a summon item, it's just mount damage. And I forgot to say, damage is now color-coded. All the damage I do is color-coded. Melee damage is red, range damage is green, summoning damage is pink, magic damage is blue, and throwing damage is orange. Right then and there, Queen Bee missed like 5 stingers while I was standing completely still. It was crazy. It wasn't crazy, it was just pathetic, I guess. Embarrassing. How embarrassing! Oh god! I can't believe it! I can't watch it! I'm gonna close my eyes. Hello? And the Queen Bee has been murdered. The bits of the bee will remain here until I log out, probably. Thus, I was too lazy to clean it up. I got a beekeeper. And I got a lot of tokens, which I will be able to craft with. Now, the Goblin Tinker sells a loot exchange token, which basically, you can use a loot exchange token and any item dropped from a boss, like a beekeeper, and then create another item that is dropped by that boss. So for example, from beekeeper, you can change to bee gun, or you could change it to bee's knees, or you could change it to something else. It's pretty useful, I guess. If you want the specific item, but you didn't get it, first try you can just buy the token from the Goblin Tinker, and you'll be good that way. This is a bottomless lesser healing potion. Infinity Endless Items adds a bunch of bottomless things, and I will be using it a lot for buffs. Because 30 of a buff potion creates an endless potion, which you can use an infinite amount of times. You can just drink and drink and drink, and the effect lasts for an hour, which means it's really good. It's really good. Basically, you have to buff all the time. Yeah, you will have the buff all the time, unless you know, put it away somewhere and don't use it after it's, you know, expired after an hour. Well then, another mod I've added was magic storage. If you've ever played Minecraft, and if you've ever played Applied Energistics, then you will be familiar with magic storage. It's basically that. You can store a lot of items in one place very freely, but you need a lot of gems for that. Thankfully, I also added a mod which adds some extra NPCs. An NPC that sells buff potions, which is really good. It's really overpowered. And oh wait, was I a bit loud? Excuse me. Am I still recording this audio? I think so. Eh? Oh. Eh? Oh. Okay, I am. Good. I thought for a second there the audio stopped recording. BAM! Actual buff description RP. That was buggy. Anyways, I did add some NPCs. One which sells buff potions, which is really good for the endless buff potions. Which means, yeah, I would just you need money to get infinite buffs. One that sells gems, and another one that sells, I don't know, I forgot. I think just random goodies from the underground, like marble and granite stuff. Or is that the gem guy? I don't think so. Anyway, currently I am heading to the right to beat the shit out of Skeletron. Also, observant people would have already noticed the fact that there's another toolbar above my own toolbar. That is the dual wielding thingamajiggy. I will not use it. I edited it just in case I would want to use it, but I will not use it. I don't need it. I found a meteor. Goody. Unfortunately, I'm being shot. Wow. There's also a mermaid or something. I will dig up some of it with bombs. No one actually tried to get it. The throwing mechanic is changed as well, so I need to like hold down to throw farther. I guess it's realistic in a way. So, now how's it going? Another thing I should mention about Overhaul. Yet again, Overhaul changes so much. Overhaul adds a very, very annoying addition. I'm pretty sure it's Overhaul. Like, I'm certain it's Overhaul. On fire debuff. You know the on fire debuff? Not the hot feet debuff, but the on fire debuff. So basically, if you fall in lava, you'll be on fire. If you get hurt by a certain underworld enemies, you'll be on fire. If you touch burning buildings, like with those fire blocks, you will be on fire. On fire now completely renders you useless. Completely useless, basically. You'll move around in directions. You are not going to be able to stop moving, which is not very good, to be honest. Right? And also, you will not be able to use any weapons. And you won't be able to see much. Basically, I have like the blindness. What was it? Crippled? Not crippled. The debuff that this allows you from using any items like pickaxes, swords, or grappling hooks even. And it makes you run around crazily in each direction. Rendering you useless, and it's so annoying, especially against enemies. Oh, by the way, Skeletron fight, especially against enemies that shoot projectiles that home into you, set you on fire, and then if you run away far enough, they will teleport to you and continue shooting at you pretty often. Basically, you'll be rendered useless for the rest of your life, and you have almost no chance of survival, unless there's a little second where you can use your magic mirror or whatever. Ooh. That was me slapping my back. I don't know if you heard that. Oh, that hurt. Oh, God. Skeletron, huh? I'd say not a difficult fight. You barely lose any HP, to be honest. If you had buffs, you would be clearly destroying him. Expert Skeletron is a different story. That guy's way difficult. So, yeah, you can just destroy it pretty easily. I leveled up, which means now my crystal, yeah, I still have the crystal, is better, and I don't think I have an extra minion slot. Blighted Sludge threats to the land, so you can get Blighted Gel and defeat the Slime God. Pockets of granite marble in your world tremble, and the icy caverns and stars are shimmering. Don't know about that, though. I don't know what's in the marble and granite biomes, or what's in the ice caverns or stars, apparently. It would be interesting, though, to see a mod in Terraria that allows you to travel to other planets. It would be very interesting, I would say. And maybe travel to the moon, travel to among the stars. I'm basically trying to turn Terraria into Starbound right now, just by saying that you should travel to other planets. Honestly, Starbound is actually a pretty good game. Like, it got some bad reviews in like 2014, but currently it's been pretty good. Even though some people are saying you shouldn't buy it just yet because it might be better in the future. But I'm saying, but I think it's great. I think the game is great, even though I'm playing Terraria right now. I'm not actually playing Terraria right now. I'm not playing anything right now. I'm just looking at my Terraria screen. I just think this game is Starbound. It's not a bad game. It might get boring if you play alone, but if you play with someone else, it's really good. But even though I played alone, I still didn't really get bored of it. So, you know, it's pretty good. It was an unrequired and also angel statue. Angel statue is supposedly the most useless thingamajig. So put away some other useless things in here, like the swords and melee weapons, and maybe the mask. Did I put away the mask? I'm gonna put away something else, I know. It's gonna be an item that an enemy drops soon enough. Oh yeah, desert token and a mask. Hey, I was right. Hey! I'm predicting myself, even though this has happened in the past and I should remember this, but no. I don't actually remember most of this. I forgot everything I did. I didn't forget everything I did. I just know that I will die. At least once. So be prepared to see me die. That's a magic weapon. Don't worry, I don't kill anyone with it. It's not cheating. I didn't cheat, okay? I didn't cheat. Meanwhile, in another universe. Oh my god, it's so big! Back to me. I don't know what that was all about. But let's pretend like nothing ever happened. Alright? Alright. And I want to say, that sentence that you just heard has never been said to me. Help me. And here, I finally figured out that I can change auto torch to Q, and it works perfectly. I created a huge box of torches. This is the box of torches is what I'm gonna use to mark special chests. And since I have a Crimson World, I'm gonna have vampire knives. Too bad I'm not gonna use them. Is there a summoning item? Yeah, there is the Frost Hydra from the ice chest. But it's mostly melee, isn't it? Okay, Corruptor is melee. Vampire Knives, I'm pretty sure is throwing, or is it ranged? Or is it melee? No, I'm pretty sure ranged is Piranha Gun. The Rainbow Gun is Mage. Magic. The Frost Hydra Staff is Summoner. Scourge of the Corruptor is melee, I'm pretty sure. What? Is there... Is there really every single type of... Okay. There is no desert chest though, so I'm kind of sad about that. Why isn't there a desert chest? Are we getting a desert item? I mean, desert has been getting some additions. Desert could have throwing, even though vampire knives, I'm pretty sure, are throwing. Sorry about that, that was just my mouse. My mouse! I have gotten a new microphone recently, and that is probably a problem, because in this video you might hear my voice a bit echoey, like it might be echoey. Another thing is the keyboard and the mouse will be incredibly loud. Not even kidding, incredibly loud. I had to reduce vibrations as much as possible by putting the microphone on a bunch of cloth. And to reduce the echo, I would have to like surround all my walls and the microphone especially with more cloth, so that there wouldn't be any echo, but the mouse and keyboard would still be heard. So I'm like, what do I do? What I see most people do with these types of microphones, they would hang them up on top, and I had the option to buy the thing that hangs the microphones up top, but I was like, I don't need it. You could just give me the pop filter, the microphone, and that is enough. I have a pop filter, of course. And I was like, and now I'm like, just maybe I should have had the thing that the stick. And I'm disappointed in myself. Although that probably wouldn't have helped much. If I get too close, that sounds weird, doesn't it? Does it sound weird? Pretty sure it sounds very weird. I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. But it's probably still incredibly loud, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's definitely loud as well. Now I've decreased the volume, but it's still very loud, isn't it? Yeah. This is ASMR in a nutshell. Would you like some ASMR? What? By the way, pretty sure I just showed the dual wielding. I don't know if I did. I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. Oh my, that's a huge peepers. I remember it being so much smaller than this. Or is it because I zoomed in so you could see me better? I don't know. But I killed it. Dual wielding, by the way, if you have 2 weapons or anything else, they will be much weaker than they are originally. So 1 by 1 they'll be strong, but 2 of them will still be stronger than 1, but it's better. Minotaur Skull, a great accessory and makes a great summoning weapon. Which is not a minion, but just a summoning weapon. It's like a cloud, but it's not a cloud. It's a different type of and I mean clouds are mage, but that summoning weapon is like summon. It's summon damage, it's pink numbers after you damage something, so it's legit. And I will make it. I will make it because it's great. It's really great. Here I was confused as to what I should drop because I need everything. So I threw away the sand that I got from the meteorite place. And I left. And then I found a mechanic. Goodie.